the TNT Tropang 5G with a 3-ball from Almon Basotros there with a good start. It takes a certain type of patience to be able to get the stop, and I know you got to score in a hurry. As Juma Fajardo scores a basket and one. Take a look at this game. What a feed from Jericho Cruz. This shot of the game is brought to you by Rexona. Stay cool and heat of the game.
And yet he knows when to really give up that ball for a nice assist.
Here's Jordan heading. He goes in, and that's the easiest two-pointer. He's going to score the handoff. Marshall, big pick from Junmar. Pulls up for three. Oh, that's a lay-in. Oh, that's a long two, rather, for Marshall Lassiter.
Not being defended well, he will definitely take shots, just like what happened previously.
Here's Calvin Optana. Jordan heading. He pulls up. Heading gets a 3-ball.
Al was not really a shooter. He was more of a slasher. Eric Arejola is a shooter, I know.
Yeah,
that's why they're both seated beside each other.
Oh, Marshall Lassiter, 4 points in the game after that last basket. And has been dominating. He's only missed 1 shot the entire game so far. He is 10 of 11 in this one, as Almon Basotros gets a much-needed two-pointer to fall.
Well, at the top of the coverage. It's the DNA of the Beermen. You know, they're a highly scoring team as long as you get everybody involved. But look at the way Almon Basotros is fighting right here.
The smallest guys on the floor with one of the biggest displays here so far. This D by defensive stop of the half is brought to you by Pioneer Last-Seal. Pioneer Last-Seal, D by defense. Here's CJ Perez. Now Marshall Lassiter. Oh, don't leave him open, because that's what happened. Scoreless in that first half. Is finding his groove here in the second, and that's a great stop there from Jericho Cruz. And a turnover, Chris Ross off to the races, and Jericho Cruz with a touchdown. But really, it's been a team effort here for the San Miguel Beermen.
Oh yes, a lot of contributors in this game. The Junmar just cannot be stopped already.
From Marshall Lassiter, Kelly Williams, they need something here. They get it, courtesy of a 4. 16-point ball game after that 4-point bomb.
Match position.
CJ Perez. Can TNT get the stop? CJ Perez. Oh, in his bag. That was so pure.
Big turnaround for CJ's performance here in Game 6.
Kelly Williams lays that in. 6 points. They need to find some of that energy that held San Miguel to only 11 points in the second quarter of game number 5. And CJ Perez says, that's not happening this time around. On our Bogoy, that's a 3. He misses. Kobuntin saves it to Kelly Williams. They're looking for the 3-ball. Calvin Optana gets it. They know what's coming. And CJ Perez and the rest of the San Miguel Beermen are on the parade all the way to the trophy.
CJ's big turnaround, Paolo, is really one of a kind here in this game. You cannot put a good player down in just one game and look at him differently. He definitely will always bounce back to match up against Junmar. I mean, the only probable time that someone can match up with Junmar is when there's an import. But then, you know, you got to give it to BGR and even Kelly. They gave Junmar a tough time also in the series, and you know, talk about respect to all those two big guys of TNT.
San Miguel Beermen already starting to celebrate. They empty the bench so everyone gets a few minutes in. But already, family members entering the bench of the San Miguel Beermen. Coach Leo Austria already beaming proudly. And the Beermen are set for another all-Filipino triumph. The TNT Tropang 5G will try and do it all again next season. (107-96), the San Miguel Beermen are officially your Philippine Cup champions yet again.
Wow, this San Miguel team has really been so dominant here in the Philippine Cup. They've been really tough to beat, you know, despite all the challenges. And the nice part is, Paolo, it's not really all about just Junmar. Guys like Don Troliano, Jericho Cruz, those guys really provided that firepower. It's not just all one guy, but a team effort from the San Miguel Beermen consistently all throughout.
It was a team win. You used the words right. CJ Perez with 24, Jumar Fajardo with 24, Chris Ross hit 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. Marshall Lassiter in the second half had 7 points. Rodney Brondial had 10 rebounds, 7 of them offensive. Jericho Cruz, 13 points and 6 assists. Don Troliano, 12 points. Mau Tautua with 10 points and 4 rebounds. And it has been an all-around effort and a team win, a team championship here for the San Miguel Beermen.
I mean, the rebounding story has really been big for San Miguel in this game alone. They know that if they lord it over the boards, they really have a good chance of winning. And at the same time, they needed those points to get in early so that all of them will be a threat in this game.
It was a battle for the San Miguel Beermen to hold off the TNT Tropang 5G.